How is it going today? Loyalist Kingdom, my name's Dwayne.
My name's
We're
Jasmine.
Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have 34 dumbest answers kids ever gave on tests.
You know what? No, wait, no, I'm gonna save it to the end. I was about to say, I could give you guys a good secret that teachers might be mad about.
So wait till the end for
wait
that.
Wait till the end, because it's gonna work every time, I promise you.
Let's dive on in. Uh-oh.
Planet Dolan.
Oh, I thought it was like
Talking
Dolan
about
twins.
bacon to answers that take inappropriateness to a whole new level. We count 34 hilariously wrong answers that kids wrote.
Oh my god, you had a lot of time.
I'm Planet Dolan. I'm here to decipher some random things I found on the internet the other day that I think you might be interested in. Number 34. Sometimes it's really hard to tell if a kid is just dumb or if their parents should learn to control their mouths. Hopefully they didn't learn that word because the parents have to explain exactly what they're doing. That's true. Number 33. I love bacon as much as the next person, but I really don't think that bacon is always the answer.
Bacon is always the answer.
To astronomy. Although we can't see the table, maybe it's the literal table with bacon all over it, and the kid is actually a genius.
Oh my
We
god.
may never know the answer to this conundrum. Number 32. I can see where they got confused, but really,
Hard is soft water. What hard water is ice.
It's pretty obvious this person
I mean,
is being a total smartass who never really.
I mean, he's right.
In school.
True.
But at least they were brief. Number 31. Personally, I'd give this kid the right answer. You just
Free
can't
press?
be sure that this
Mom?
isn't a commonly
I
used
is
phrase
Mom.
in a particular place
Mom, this
where
looks
you
like this
live.
is in the UK.
But then
Yeah.
there's just one reason in many that I'm not a teacher. Another being that I never really paid attention in class.
I can't be a
I'm not really
teacher.
sure what teachers do.
Yeah.
I don't have the
Leave
patience.
the classroom. Number 30. TC needs to learn more about
36 is
diabetes.
29.
I've been way more
Stop
than
it,
29
diabetes.
candy bars and it didn't give me diabetes. Before I visited the Cadbury factory, they let me swim in the
He's
back.
29.
Well,
Diabetes. Bob has diabetes.
I mean, he's right. How can you,
I shouldn't have admitted to this.
like, as a teacher, I wouldn't know how to mark that wrong.
Number 29.
Like,
What's
how?
funny about this particular image is that they didn't show the next answer. I'm dying to know why 1895 ending was significant. It could change my life.
It's
It might
1895.
change everything.
that is a little
At
cheap.
first he said 1896, you can see.
Yeah, oh my
changed
god,
it to
yeah.
I should have won a map to luck in the future.
He was like, no,
Or
maybe 1986. No, not
Yeah.
1985.
Number 28. Unlike before, there's no way in hell that Asta didn't know exactly what she was
Yeah.
saying.
But,
It's pretty damn unlikely to be aware of the word shit, while also being aware
The
of
teacher said, haha, couldn't even begin to explain.
probably because it was just like, that's the last thing you would want to see on the kid's
That
paper.
particular teacher welcomed the kids in their class with "Get to work, you little shits" every morning. 27. This is definitely the fault of the question writer. Primary school is full of inane crap like that. I mean, we all have to
Can't hear
name
you,
weird
what?
things for authority figures all the time. I prefer to call a man in the corner Jim.
Name,
Occasionally
oh,
mixed
then
up
it's
by
your name,
calling
Hope.
him Mr.
Okay.
Flashy for the man in blue.
No, name the
Number
killer.
26. I just love that this kid knew about Justin
I'm
Bieber's
famous.
drunk driving incident. Gives you faith for the next generation of children.
Who am I,
Maybe
Justin
they won't fall for
Bieber?
the latest craze and listen to good
Bieber.
music like my
Bieber.
favorite child-friendly artists, The Wiggles, Barney, and Cannibal Corpse. Number 25. Yeah, that's child shame. Don't you think your daughter would have put in at least one woman buying the snow shovels? Also, everyone knows
Oh my god!
I can't tell if this is glued together or if the teacher had to turn the page only to find yet another piece of paper populated
No,
entirely
that's just
by
a
shaft
long.
and the word penis written over and over.
Really?
Teacher
Wow.
wrote me after class with an exclamation.
Dang! Oh, this see me after class. That's funny as hell.
About the size of your penis?
That's like
Oh my god.
7 pages
They
long.
made that so
That
long.
pretty much sums it
And
up.
then it's like he carved it in.
Yeah, it's like an emo
just
kid.
like-
It's an emo kid. Hell.
This is possibly the most morbid thing on the list, but somehow
Before
it
they
makes me
die? Oh my
laugh.
god.
Probably because it's just so relatable. Milk just made me so happy as a child. What did you think?
Okay.
I was a child murderer? Sicko! Number 21. I wonder which period this class was in.
Oh my god.
Number
Oh my
20.
god.
This one is
I mean, that's
amazing.
true.
It's not even a wrong
I mean, but
answer,
you can.
It still
It'll
deserves
be
to be on
kind
the
of
list.
messy.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine getting this feedback? I wouldn't even be mad. I mean, they
I
rated
spent
the
it in this class
class
because
as
it feels
bad,
like
so I
it's
can't even imagine what they rate their other classes.
That's savages!
should punish laziness, but
What?
best damn answer out of all these. Fuck it, they get a tick. This kid as well was so lazy and creative.
Said, wait, what?
They were at this.
You great accomplishment starting this homework.
Number 17. Don't you go correcting this kid. They
likes
knew what they
to.
wrote. Their elephant loves the D. So much so that it doesn't stop there.
Penis
It
and
eats nuts
he's
as well.
nuts.
Number 16.
Oh
I have to
no.
wonder what kind of person would name their daughter Nuck. And just look at this. Nuck makes your head a weakness center. How fucking awful and irresponsible of parents.
What?
This kid was so lazy they couldn't even spell complete correct more than twice. Number 15. Hey, don't go judging a kid just because he likes to pee. Sure, he can't spell it correctly,
Oh
but at least the
no.
stream is
I spoke
white.
about this.
Then again,
That's gonna
maybe I
be changed
speak
for family
wrongly.
discussion.
This was written by a girl, and her parents told her to go into boys' toilets and pee.
What would you do if you saw our kid come back
Number
with that?
14.
I don't know.
Matthew should have known better
Ooh.
than choose a Pokemon with
Oh.
weaknesses.
Alright.
Water cannon isn't a real move. That teacher cheated.
I like that the teacher
Test
wrote
their
back
life
with the Pokemon, said Blastoise uses water
Well, they're
cannon.
wrong. Giraffes are goddamn evil. One time I went to the
Giraffes are
zoo and
heartless
started eating my
creatures.
legs right out of my hands. I was gonna have those
Oh,
for
no.
lunch. Number 12. Why the hell would you admit that you're high to your
Obviously,
teacher?
the Holocaust was a lie
How drunk
created
do you have
by
to
the
be?
two things get some stuff.
Obviously, you make sure
Dag,
you're
you got a
cough
0.
first. Amateur. Number 11. This is wrong on so many levels. The teacher took
Beer
away
handle.
points when they should have just gotten a 0.
No.
Wrong beer law.
Anyone out other than a toddler. Toddlers really shouldn't be drinking beers. Both of these people should be ashamed. Number 10.
I bet these
To be
these
fair,
teachers
that
get so
really
tired of
is
them in
the sideways
class.
8. Everyone knows a proper infinity sign is vertically symmetrical. Silly teacher. Number 9.
It was a
I'm
teacher's
willing to
part.
bet the student
This
knew the
video.
teacher didn't know Chinese and just threw a bunch of random profanities and just didn't translate the full awareness that they couldn't fault them. Either way, they deserve an A. Number
That was
8.
Yeah, that was
wonderful.
very creative.
To update math questions.
Find X, here it is.
What the hell are these sideways?
I used to love
meant
solving
be?
these problems.
You
though.
did? Oh man.
Pythagorean
Describe it
theorem?
graphically,
It was
describe it
easy.
properly. I mean, what the hell is a flat straight with an eye? It just doesn't make any sense. At the very least, they got the angle of the axles right. Number 6. 10 out of 10 horror story. But the math.
Oh my god.
Well, I have actually.
Oh, that's
got a
nightmare.
idea.
What the hell
I
is that?
can't do it.
Math confused them.
He killed himself. No.
This kid just stopped the reading after the first sentence.
Look at the
So
speedometer.
did I. Math is
Asshole.
boring. Am I right, kids? Does that make me cool? Please don't find out that I watched number 5. Number 4. Pretty sure the teacher should blame
I was going to the
themselves.
store,
If this kid
started to
didn't
feel
know
sick.
that
I threw up
puking
on
on
my
electronics
DS.
is bad,
DS,
then
I learned not to
they
throw
can
up
only
on
blame their
electronic.
teaching methods. Number 3. For once, it isn't the student that's funny. I mean, the teacher wrote
Whoa.
not clear unclearly for a reason that isn't clear. But then they didn't understand
Drew,
the most basic
whoa.
love story of all
That
time.
is.
I'm pretty
I give you an A.
teacher.
That's pretty
I'll
talented.
give you
Yeah.
an
Red
A.
Cross proof that racism is a science. Creationist 1, atheist 0. Number 1.
I like that
And now for a
answer.
reading of a deconstruction of the classic film Two
Two Girls, One Cup.
Enjoy.
Oh
This notion of
no.
blurring will evolve into a diluting and contamination of sorts by
It's not
40,
suitable in
where
my
the vomit of
class.
disgust begins to obscure even the original thematic feces of the work. It is worth noting that the secondary character does not vomit.
And then he uses
Cup,
big words.
while our original character
We will
does.
be able to
It
break
vomits
free of
directly
many of
onto
these
the other woman.
domineering and
This further
ultimately
develops
oppressing
the motif of
ideological
the masculine
structures which are
and
maintained by
lesbian relationships.
societal
Does
forces.
one woman have a monopoly on the
Genre
feminine cup,
restrictions.
while the other woman becomes masculine and begins to fill the role of the oppressor as she symbolically vomits down onto the kneeling lover.
Oh my
Even this notion
gosh.
isn't safe from the postmodern genre confusion, as the roles are reversed and the other's mouth is vomited into in return. It is hard to read this word in a constructive manner, as evidenced by the final image.
Wow.
The characters present themselves to the audience, effectively breaking the fourth wall. The difficulties of untangling the thematic mess
It's the
of
fact
genre
that they
define
use
sentence
big,
Gigantic
gigantic words
words
to
to-
make it seem like it was more than it was.
Hopefully, with further examination and daring work such as Two Girls, One Cup, we will be able to break free of many of these domineering and ultimately oppressing ideological structures, which are
Ooh,
maintained
she said,
by
"See me."
societal forces, genre
I hate those
restrictions, and
words.
our own perception of reality.
I don't do it.
film in its entirety.
Yeah, just go home.
Yeah, I just go home.
That's it for this
I didn't see me yesterday. I didn't feel like it.
Yeah, because when the teacher said see me, like, it's just like, you know, after that bell rings, I'm kind of obligated to either go home or go to my next class. So as soon as the bell rings, I don't have to listen to you no more, technically.
Technically.
So
there will be consequences.
And plus, I don't like your class anyway, so why would I stay? And I would just leave.
So what's the secret?
Alright, so if you guys have an issue with true or false questions, I'm gonna give you an answer. Let me write it down so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Let me see. There it is. Right there. Okay. So if you guys ever have a problem with the true or false question and you don't know which one it is, if you draw it a certain way, the teacher will not know exactly which one that you're talking about. So they're gonna give you a correct answer, and I've tried this, okay? Alright, let me draw it a little bigger.
Yeah, please do.
Because that was a little small. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it bigger. Alright. Not exactly. Alright. So, this looks weird, okay? Hopefully it's like the correct way, but if you draw it like this, I promise you guys, they will mark it correct because they don't know if you're marking it as a T or F, because it's not completely, you know, curved over like an F would be, and it's not all the way like a T. So they're like, they'll be looking at your paper like,
I'm too tired right now.
like which one, and they'll think that something's wrong because I've tried this, okay? Because I didn't know the answer, so I was like, let me do one that's like in between. And then it worked. I got it right. I didn't know the answer, so I got it right. So try that.
And you kept doing it?
I kept doing it. I kept doing it. Like I would write the ones like normal. Like I'll make it kind of look like the rest of them. But if I really didn't know it, I would draw it that way so I can get it right, and I did. So
wow. That's
great ways.
Now you know. Now you know.
Great ways of cheating with Jazz.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like,
subscribe,
and share.
This is my guys. This is